Hello, I'm Principal Chris Carter, and welcome to Northside High School.
This is the 26th year that I've been at Northside. I like the students and I like the faculty. There's some days that you need more faculty support and some days you just need the energy from the kids. And so either way, it's a win-win.
When you walk up those stairs, you can feel, and when I hit those, I just think about how many thousands and thousands of kids have walked up and down those stairs.
We have a wide, diverse group of students, and no matter what your background or where you're from, you're gonna find your place at Northside. It's truly a home for everyone.
We welcome you to this great place. We're here to challenge you academically, and we want you to get involved in just about anything that you could possibly think about to get involved with.
I love playing basketball and just communicating with everybody, like just having a good time with everybody. Yeah, Northside really made me like school for real, because like I used to not like it. All the teachers here, like they really are concerned with you, like they'll actually help you, like they're really genuine.
There was never a time where I felt like I didn't have any friends or I was searching for friends, and I feel like I'm definitely part of the community, and I feel like everyone is.
I chose Northside because I love the diversity. I love being able to seeing people that are rich, that are poor, that are black, that are white in the hallway, and just everybody being able to communicate with each other is why I chose here.
I got to Northside and everybody helped out each other. Even if you didn't have as much, everybody was like a family to each other, and I just loved it.
My favorite thing about Northside is definitely the way that all the staff and students all come together to help each other. It seems like more of a family kind of place in terms of it's more of a helpful effort to make sure everyone's doing good.
Whenever my students come back and see me, I always take pictures with them, and I'll post them on Facebook because it makes my mama bear heart really happy whenever they come home and see us, because we are a family.
And so one girl said, my teachers care about me and they want me to succeed. And that's why so many students choose to come to Northside.
I think when I consider like the individual stories, I had a particular girl that did not come from a good background and she's a doctor now. Or you have the kids that are very affluent and have all the right answers and all the right supports, and yet they needed something different. You know, they had to have someone be real with them, they had to fail on their own. And so when you hear those stories and you think, okay, they still made it too, that they needed something different than just a typical affluent background, that they were struggling too. So you're gonna have both of those stories that I think is nice about this place. That, you know, that keeps me going. That's why I don't mind coming to work.
Again, welcome, and we're glad you're gonna be a part of the Grizzly family.
I'm a Grizzly for life.
Grizzly for life.
I'm a Northsider for life.
I am a Northsider for life.
Few programs in America carry history like the Northside Lady Bears. 9 state championships, 5 runner-ups, 2 McDonald's All-Americans in Tamika Kirsch and Jersey Wolfenbarger. One of just 20 Nike-sponsored teams ranked top 3 nationally by USA Today. More state titles than any other girls program in Arkansas history. Over 80 collegiate signees. This isn't just a team, it's a tradition. This is Northside Lady Bears basketball.
Well, when you're in a tournament, the ultimate goal is to survive and advance, win, or go home and It's exactly what the Lady Bears did yesterday against the Bentonville Lady Tigers in their 51-47 overtime win. We're going to face the North Little Rock Lady Charging Wildcats today as we welcome you to Bryant, Arkansas. I'm Buzz Sawyer alongside my broadcast partner, Principal Chris Carter. As the students and fans start filtering in, we're getting closer to this semifinal match, and this is going to be a tough one. Our Lady Bears did what they had to do yesterday, Chris, to get a win. And if you're going to try to find a standout player, you'd have a hard time doing that. You have a standout team, a standout coach. It was a group effort that was able to get us to this point.
Well, anytime you get down to this competition level, even though we played Bentonville during the regular season, I'm picking Ricky Smith on my team as our coach because the guy
he's been there and done
knows what to do and is not afraid to jump in there and really get after him. So yes, this is going to be a tough contest, but I'm very excited and hopeful that we advance to next Saturday, I guess, the 14th.
Yep, and we were there last year. We're defending our title. We are going to have the Pledge of Allegiance and national anthem. Chris, when you talk about the win yesterday against Bentonville Lady Tigers, it seemed like it wasn't going to happen. When you got into the fourth quarter, we were down by 11 points. We hadn't scored more than 9 points in the previous 3 quarters, just 6 points in the third quarter. So to make up the 11 and then to hold them down to basically nothing, it was a tall task, but they figured out a way to do it. And like I said earlier, you cannot find that one person. You start looking at Isabella Kendrick hit back-to-back threes to get us tied, get us in the overtime, get us the lead. But then you had Shy, who kept us in the game the entire time. You had Jariah, who hit the first three with 4:47 to go in the third quarter just to get us started. And then you had Jariah and Shy dominating the boards offensively and defensively, just giving us opportunity after opportunity and keeping it out of the hands of the Lady Tigers.
Right.
Group effort. It was tense to watch to see them go down to the wire like that. It was a win. It gets us into this game today. This team that we're getting ready to play, they had a little easier time. I say that. I mean, it was kind of back and forth to the last half of the fourth quarter. They end up winning 57-48 against Fayetteville to get into this game. But we've seen this team before. We saw them in the finals of the Tournament of Champions. We ended up beating them 57-53 in overtime. It was a very tight game. The largest lead we had was 10, 28-8, or check that, 23-13. There were 8 lead changes. There were 8 ties, but we were able to come out in the end with a 4-point win. In their conference, they're the number 1 seed in the Central. They're 12-0. Nobody beat them. We come in at 14-2. And, you know, it's we lost twice to Harbor. Harbor really put it on West this morning. Beat them, let me look at my notes here. They beat them 71-37. They punched their ticket to Hot Springs. We need to do our ticket punching here in the next 32 minutes.
I can tell you that North Little Rock is going to be a very formative foe because Daryl Fimple is about as fine a basketball coach as there is, other than our guy and Ricky Smith. But Daryl Fimple is one fine coach, and he's a River Valley guy. We got to we have to own him. He's an Alma guy. His brother Keith. I grew up with Keith. Played college football with Keith at Henderson and athletic director at Springdale. But North Little Rock's going to be well coached. I can assure you of that.
And he's a good human being too.
He's a good guy, good family.
So we wish him the best of luck, and hopefully that he's not upset at us when we get to the end of it. Now, Harbor, who is probably the favorite coming into this tournament, has played against North Little Rock, and they got beat by 14 earlier in the season.
Well, they both went down to a tournament in Texas, and it was the first time that an Arkansas school has won that tournament.
Right.
And it was 2 Arkansas schools in the finals.
Pretty impressive. All right, we were introduced first. We're going to be the visitors since we are the number 2 seed. North Little Rock, the number 1 seed out of the Central. Last time we played them, Adebayo had 12 points. Fimple had 8. Each one of them had 2 threes. Shepard had 6. Hopkins had 7. McCall 6. Bateman had a 3 for us. Cam, and we miss her dearly.
Bad.
She had 22 points. Paisley had 12. Coop 8 and Shy 7. And as you see there, we've got Cam on crutches. She wants to be here to give them some motivation, some moral support, and you know she wants to be on that floor.
I know. But it's good to see that she's healing and in good spirits, and I'm certain that the University of Tulsa is excited for her to get on campus.
This will be the 6'1" Mia Hopkins is going to jump against the 6'2" Paisley Hogan. We are underway, and we'll control it. That'll be Morgan Sanger, who also hit a 3 in the fourth quarter. I hope we don't go on that 3-quarter drought. I'd like to get things rolling early here.
I'm going to be anxious to see what Coach Cooper on our bench dials up defensively, because he did some scouting and talked a little bit about how North Little Rock had some struggles against the zone. And so
we'll see what happens. You know, we're known for that man, but you're right.
See if we back off into that zone and see what happens.
We had a look at it as Morgan drove the lane, missed the shot, but they were called for walking. That's going to be Nia Edwards. The Lady Bears will get it back, and this will be Shy underneath our basket. She'll throw it in. That's Paisley Hogan on the right wing. Shy into the lane, off the glass. Goes out of bounds, and the ref will say we still own it. So 2 breaks there. Now if they're going to change that, and I thought they would.
Yeah.
It looked like we knocked it out, and one of the referees went to the other and said no, it was off the hands of the Lady Bears. And tonight's broadcast brought to you by Chick-fil-A as we welcome in all of our Grizzly Sports Network viewers. Fimple for 3. Oh my. Katie Fimple. She's a 5'5" senior. And she hit a couple of threes the last time we played. And maybe Fimple's going to be called for the foul there, and she is. That'll be her first personal. Off the hands of Paisley Hogan. A little help there from Nia Edwards, but it went off Paisley's hands, so another turnover. This is the way the game started yesterday. When Reacher hit that opening three and got the lead, we didn't get it back till right at the end of the game. Paisley with the block. Another block, and that's going to be a foul called on Shy. And that's going to send Mia Hopkins to the line. She'll get a couple of free throws. Mia Hopkins makes her first free throw. She's a 6'1" junior. Second free throw is also good. Three ball on the way. That is too strong. Lauren Brewster with the miss. And Jalea Freeman with the rebound. Lady Bears down 5-0. This is looking a little like yesterday started. We need to get a bucket here. Shy kept us in it early. Just close enough where we felt like we could get back. Isabella for three. No good. Shy with the putback. Does not go. Hung on the rim, but falls out. Lady Bears will have a fresh 35. Now Paisley with three. Yes. Paisley Hogan. That's good to see. Went all the way until 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter before Jariah hit a three for the Lady Bears yesterday. That goes off the hands of Paisley. All right, Hopkins. So Hopkins with 4 points tonight. She's going to be tough to stop in the lane. That's where you really miss Cameron Schmidt. So Paisley and Jalea are going to have to do a great job in the paint tonight. Isabella with the head fake drives. The floater's too strong. She's going to be fouled, and I think it's going to go against Hopkins. And that is the first foul on Mia Hopkins. Second team foul for the Lady Wildcats. Isabella under her basket. Inbound to Morgan Sanger. Isabella pulls up three on the way. Oh, yes! Isabella backs up Paisley's three with her own. Boy, she got a good look and buried it. Lady Bears within one now, almost halfway through the first quarter. Fimple drives. The shot off the glass is no good. Paisley gets the block. Nope, they're going to call her for a foul. And that's going to put Hopkins at the line. She made her last two free throws, and that's the first foul on Paisley Hogan. Three for three from the line is Mia Hopkins. Ricky did not like the call. He thought that it was a clean block. Hopkins' next free throw is in and out. The rebound by Alicia Shepard. Back to Fimple. Here comes the 3 balls on the way. It is no good. That was Edwards with the miss. Jalea with the rebound. Now these rims they're live. You're going to see balls hit the rim and bounce up on top of the backboard, or they're going to come off long. I know our girls are used to it. Both these teams have played one game here at the Hornet Arena. Beautiful arena, my second favorite in Arkansas. 8-6, Lady Wildcats with the lead. Brewster to Fimple. Shot clock under 10. This is Brewster in the lane, throws it out of bounds. Lady Bears own it. She was trying to hurry to get the shot off before the clock expired. All right, Zoe McGill's going to check in along with Delia Bateman. Jalea White also comes in. So Coach Fimple getting 4 fresh pairs of legs in. Here's the miss. Charging Wildcats quickly into the front court. That's White. Got stolen by Jalea Freeman. Now Morgan Sanger into the front court. The crossover dribble. Nice pass. The assist from Morgan Sanger to Jalea Freeman. Great work by the sophomore guard. That is going to be really hard to stop. That Zoe McCall, her first bucket. She's a 6-foot freshman. What a future she has for North Little Rock. Back to a 2-point lead for the Charging Wildcats. Morg, 3 on the way. That was off the left side. We almost saved it, but it will be the Charging Wildcats into the front court in a hurry. That is Lauren Brewster, 5'7" junior in the lane. She's going to go ahead and put it up. She gets fouled. She'll get a couple of free throws. Morgan Sanger called for the foul. That's the first foul on Morgan. 3rd team foul on the Lady Bears. Lauren Brewster at the line. Brewster's free throws too strong. It's her first trip to the line. Now Cooper Schmidt comes in for Morgan Sanger. Brewster's second free throw is on the way, and it will not go. Jalea, great position to get the rebound. She'll kick it out to Shy and let Shy get the offense started. Paisley, top of the circle for 3. It's a little bit strong. Jalea White gets the rebound. This is going to be Bateman. Whoa, and it is blocked. Got a backcourt trap. And that foul is going to go against Jalea White. That is her first. It's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Charging Wildcats. And you can see how this one's going to go. 2 really good basketball teams, 2 really well-coached teams that want to get their ticket punched to go play the Harbor Wildcats this next Saturday in Hot Springs. The Lady Bears are the defending champs. Coop gets the inbound pass. All right, we were able to chase it into the backcourt. Came off the fingertips of Delia Bateman. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Shy's going to go ahead and put it up, and it's good. First bucket tonight for Rashia Hall. She ties it at 10. Brewster trying to get the pass in the lane. It's knocked back out. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds. They're going to have to take a long-range three, and it's no good. And Ricky wanted an over-the-back call on Bateman. No whistle. The Lady Bears with a chance here to get a bucket in the lead. 21 seconds to go. Under 10 now. Isabella, the head fake, shy. 7 seconds. Isabella's going to take the three, and it is good! Isabella Kendrick has hit 2 threes in the first quarter and gives the Lady Bears the first lead of the day, 13-10. As the clock expired, do not go anywhere. We'll be back with the second quarter here in the semifinals of the state tournament right after this from Chick-fil-A.
I go through Chick-fil-A and pick up a large unsweetened iced tea with a splash of diet lemonade. One time, there was this handwritten note.
Who doesn't want to see a smiley face, you know?
I got another note on it the next time, and I was like, whoa, for just something so simple. This is like my little splash of sunshine.
Everybody wants to feel like you're appreciated and you're cared about.
That simple note has had such a big impact. I write notes on receipts now.
That's amazing.
It's my pleasure.
No, it's mine.
We hit 4 threes total yesterday. They were all in the fourth quarter. We had 3 in the first quarter, 2 by Isabella Kendrick, 1 by Paisley Hogan. So you got to breathe a little bit easier seeing these Lady Bears knock these threes down. Hopefully we can keep that going as we start the second quarter. Fimple, whoa, that is way out there, about 7 feet behind the arc. And you can see those live rim here at Hornet Arena. Those balls come off hot. Long shots are definitely going to be long rebounds. Shy directing traffic. Coop. Paisley pulls up just outside of the free throw line. She's going to get fouled. That's going to go against Alicia Shepard. Does not like the call, but it's going to send Paisley Hogan to the line for a couple of free throws. Alicia Shepard, 5'9" senior, definitely didn't like the call as we missed the first free throw. That's our first trip to the line. Another free throw coming for Paisley. It's on the way, and it is no good. Great position again from Jalea Freeman. Man, she just has a nose for the basketball. A fresh 35 for the Lady Bears. Isabella pulls the trigger on the three. And that's what I was talking about early. Those rims are so live. You're going to see a lot from these teams. They shoot deep threes. Those rebounds are going to come off long, or they're going to go over the top of the backboard as that one did. Shepard has it stripped, but a whistle blew. I thought it was a clean steal. They're going to call it on Paisley. Second foul tonight on Paisley Hogan. First team foul of the quarter. And that foul is going to get called on Isabella. You got to get used to the referees early, kind of get a feel for what you can get away with and what you can't. That's the first foul on Isabella. Shepard in the lane, and she'll get the bucket. First 2 points tonight for Alicia Shepard. hit 6 against us back in the Tournament of Champions. Coop for 3. Yes, sir! Oh, they're all tuned in to the 3. Cooper Smith's first 3 makes it a 4-point game. Here comes another 3, and that one looked in and came out. Paisley with the rebound. Hopkins had control of it there for a second and then lost it. All right, it went out of bounds. Coop was struggling to get control of it as she was moving across the baseline, and it did go out of bounds. So the Lady Charging Wildcats have the ball in Fimple's hands. Boy, she's a very good basketball player. Reminds you a lot of Corey Sanders, who was at Lamar. Now she's at Harding. I understand maybe she particularly got Player of the Year in the conference, but does not surprise me. Okay, was it a clean block? Yes. That was Shy with the block. I thought I heard a whistle. This arena holds the noise in. It's very, very loud in here. Hopkins just picked up a loose ball there. 7 points from Mia Hopkins. And a costly turnover there. Is going to be a timeout on the floor. And it's just going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay with it. (16-14) is the score. And we've had a couple of costly turnovers here. North Little Rock's going to have it underneath their own basket. It's going to be Katie Fimple that'll throw it in. Fimple has 3 points tonight. She'll get it in to Shepard. Isabella just all over Shepard. Now Coop picks up Fimple. So Lady Bears still in that man-to-man. And there is going to be a fight for it on the floor. Isabella will not be denied as she just took it right out of the hands of Jalea White. What a great job by Isabella. Oh, we almost lost it again. Shy saves it to Paisley. Now Lady Bears just got to get under control here. Paisley drives. Shot is blocked. She goes to the floor. No call. Must have been a clean block. A little hard to see from where we are. We're pretty high. We're used to being on the floor. Three ball on the way, and it's good. And that was Nia Edwards. Edwards' three gives the lead back to North Little Rock. Coop, the screen, the three on the way, and she answers. The sniper has hit 2 in a row. We'll get the lead back, 19-17. Much different ball game than yesterday. Fimple takes her turn at a 3. It hits the front of the rim and falls in. Her second 3 of the night. And she'll give her team back the lead. There were 8 lead changes and 8 ties the last time we played North Little Rock in the Tournament of Champions. All right, Morgan's going to come in along with Ariana and Jariah. Paisley, Shy, and Isabella will take a seat and get a little rest here. 3:22 to go in the half. 1 point ball game. Jariah has the ball stolen. That was Lauren Brewster with the steal. She'll push it in the front court. Missed the layup, and it goes out of bounds, and they'll say it belongs to the Lady Charging Wildcats. All the way back to Lauren Brewster. And Ariana will pick up Brewster. She got screened. Now she'll take Fimple. Fimple with another long-range three. Well, Hopkins, who has got a reach, couldn't hang on to that rebound. Coop gets control of it. Big bump there. Isabella got called for the same thing as they just got away with White. Knocked out of bounds, and let's say that we were out of – it was knocked into the hands of the Lady Bears, but we were out of bounds. So White will inbound to Brewster. Fast-paced game. It's just the way we like it. All right, Brewster looks back to Coach Fimple. She'll get her directions here. It's going to be White. Fimple waiting in the wing. Pass inside to Hopkins. Open three on the way, and it's in and out. And the reach there and the putback, very impressive from Mia Hopkins. 9 points from Mia Hopkins, and man, she just does a great job as Morgan and Fimple go to war. It's going to be a tie ball. It belongs to us. Paisley's going to come back in for Jalea. That's a little confusion on who's going to be in. Morgan's going to stay in. Coop's coming out. All right, she's going to go back to the scorer's table. And there's some confusion on who is to be on the floor. Dry is going to throw it in. And that'll be Shy. Down by 3 now. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Paisley off the glass. Paisley Hogan's going to get an and one. And that goes against Mia Hopkins. That's her second foul. Paisley with 5 points. 0 for 2 the last time from the line. Hopkins is going to take a break. Coach Fimple's going to get her out. He needs her. He's going to need her in the second half. The and one is no good. Well, Hopkins already with 2 fouls. Lady Bears down by 1. White inside to McCall. Back out to Brewster. Brewster drives. The floater's no good. Ariana with the rebound. She'll give it to Jariah. Jariah is going to, they're all over her. Open three from Ariana. She can hit it. It doesn't go. It comes off the rim hot. The rebound by Edwards. Edwards will go ahead and push it into the front court. Brewster inside. Ball is stripped by Paisley. The quick hands of Paisley Hogan. Ariana picks up the loose ball, gives it to Morgan. Morgan now works against Fimple. .44 seconds to go in the first half. It is a 1-point game. Semifinals in the 6A state championship. Paisley, well, she got cut off by White. Morg, that pass was intended for Shy, went off the hands of McCall. The three, yes! Ariana for the three. The first one she put up was close. The second one was on the money. Lady Bears with a 2-point lead. 16 seconds to go. Brewster's going to hold it. She'll work for the last shot. 2 heavyweights going at it. Punch for punch. 3 seconds. That three-pointer, no good. The rebound by Jariah, and that's going to end the first half. 24-22. The Lady Bears were up 13-10 after one, 2 after 2, and we're going to take a break and go to half. When we come back, we'll give you some shot stats back after this from the Autoplex Collision Center.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Orr Auto Park has the best used cars in town. We take more trades than anyone. One look at the variety and quality of our selection proves it. All makes and models. One-owner trades, corporate leases, executive demos. Get top dollar for your trade. Keep the cash or use it to upgrade. Possibly lower your payment. Free car washes for life. If you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle, Orr Auto Park is the place to look. Go to orrautopark.com to find your next vehicle.
You always get more.
This is Northside head basketball coach Cody Wilmath. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
Hi, this is Ricky Smith, head basketball coach for the Northside Lady Bears. I dial 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
Football and fall, what a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
Uncertain on how much your repair is going to cost? At Autoplex Collision Repair, we understand that unexpected accidents can leave you financially stressed. That's why we offer Repair Now, Pay Later. Start your repairs today and spread the payments over time so you don't have to wait to get back on the road. With flexible payment options, you get the repairs you need without the financial burden. Let's get you back on the road, worry-free. Visit fixrex.com to learn more and start your repair today.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Beauty, wellness, and luxury under one roof. Dream Aesthetics delivers rejuvenating Korean facials and advanced needling. Your glowing lymphatic skincare specializes in lymphatic massage, postoperative care, and body sculpting. Reflection Aesthetics Lounge provides advanced microneedling, teeth whitening, and hair growth treatments. Everything for your ultimate radiance. All together for you at 2711 Park Avenue. Dream, glow, reflect. Hablamos español.
With rising costs everywhere, from groceries to gas, we know repairs can feel out of reach. Insurance deductibles and repair costs can make you hesitant to start. But at Autoplex, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between your budget and getting your car repaired. Our Repair Now, Pay Later option helps ease the financial burden so you can get the quality repairs you need without the wait. Let us help you get back on the road. Visit fixrex.com to learn more.
Here at the Oil Doctor, we keep your engine running smooth with fast, reliable oil changes done right. Car care should be easy. That's why our expert techs get you in, out, and back on the road fast. Plus, with our loyalty program, your first oil change comes with a discount, and you'll earn free perks on your 3rd and 6th visits, as well as a free oil change every 8th visit. So why wait? Drive in today and experience service that's fast, friendly, and built for your convenience. Only at the Oil Doctor.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you
All right, welcome back to Hornet Arena. 24-22 is our score at halftime. This is a completely different team today than it was yesterday. Yesterday's team was 100% grit. We want it more than you do, and that ended up being the case as we won it in overtime. We just didn't shoot very well. Today is a different story, but we're playing against a really, really good North Little Rock team. For North Little Rock right now, Mia Hopkins, who has 2 fouls, 9 points. She is the leading scorer for the Charging Wildcats. Katie Fimple has 6, a couple of threes. Alicia Shepard has 2. Nia Edwards hit a big 3. Zoe McCall has 2. If you go to the Lady Bears, Jalea Freeman has a couple. Cooper Schmidt hit 2 threes. Paisley has 5. She hit a 3. Jariah Birdsong she hasn't scored yet, but she has not gotten the minutes in the first half. She's done well, as for her role as she's been into the first half. Isabella Kendrick has 6, a couple of threes. Ariana has 3, and Shy has 2. Again, the score at half is 24-22. If you go back to when we played this team in the Tournament of Champions in the finals, we beat them in overtime 57-53. It was 10-10 in the first quarter, 26-22 in the second quarter. After the third quarter, it was tied at 33. At the end of regulation, we were tied at 49. I mentioned earlier the largest lead we had was 10. We had them down 23-13 in the second quarter. Lead changes, there were 8, and there were 8 ties. I haven't got the stats yet, but there has been some lead changes and ties in this first half as now the Lady Bears come back out on the floor. Man, we've got some people watching the broadcast today. We really appreciate it. We welcome all of our viewers and always say thank you, but here's a special group of guys. This is the Northside coaches, and they are the football coaches. They are at Coach Frazier's place at 10 Killer, and I'm going to tell you something, boy, he's got a cool place over there, and these guys are gathered around outside. They've got the fire going, watching the Lady Bears, and guys, we appreciate you supporting these Lady Bears, man. We just got to keep it up for 16 more minutes, try to punch our ticket to Hot Springs next Saturday in the finals. So I like the way we're playing. We've had some costly turnovers. Hopefully we can eliminate those here in the second half and keep up the shooting. All right, we got a couple minutes before we start the third quarter. We got a fan cam yesterday of Bruce Stanton. He is at Broken Bow. Today they're with his son Gray Stanton. He was a quarterback, all-state quarterback. They're watching the Lady Bears play. We appreciate that. Anybody that wants to send some pictures in for our fan cam, we urge you to do so. Appreciate the Stantons and all they do for Northside. Have been such huge supporters for them. We cannot say thank you enough, and you know that his son Slate Stanton, a.k.a. the Iceman, who hit a field goal in the last seconds of a Fayetteville football game a few years back. You know, the Stantons have been a big part of Northside, and thank you. About a minute to go before we get started in the second half, man. Get you something cold to drink, or if you're cold like we are in this arena, get you something warm to drink. But get a comfortable seat and watch this second half. This is going to be fun. Two great teams, two great coaches. This is what it comes down to. Just win and just survive and get to the next round. Do whatever you have to do. These seniors that are huddled up, will leave everything they have on the floor. So Isabella will lead the starting five for the second half out. And it's going to be Alicia Shepard that'll throw it in for the charging Wildcats, and that will be Lauren Brewster. All the way across the floor to Fimple, and Fimple nothing but air. Morgan gets the rebound, got rid of it just in time to Shy. Shy now will set up the offense for the Lady Bears. Isabella, she'll take the three. A little bit short. What a tip by Shy to keep it alive. Paisley for three. That's no good. Jalea almost had the rebound. It falls into the hands of Mia Hopkins. She'll give it to Brewster. Brewster now will back it out all the way across the floor to Fimple. Under 10 on the shot clock. Almost stolen by Paisley. 5 seconds. Here comes the three. Boy, that looked good from here, and it was. That was Edwards' second three. Well, she quickly gives her team a 1-point lead. Morgan gives it to Jalea. Now Jalea to Paisley. Paisley back out to Morgan. Fimple got on her quick. She was getting ready to shoot the three. So you're going to have to get a hand in Nia Edwards' face. She's hit 2 threes tonight. Both of them, she's been wide open. Isabella will take another three. That doesn't go. Knocked out of bounds. I think it went off the hands of Hopkins. So the Lady Bears will have it underneath their basket. Trying to get into Paisley. It was knocked out of bounds. Ricky's going to change it up a little bit now. He's going to have Shy do the inbound. All right, we're ready for action now. Inbound pass goes to Paisley. Shy tries to get to the basket. She's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against Nia Edwards. That's her first personal and the first team foul of the third quarter. Shy, who hasn't been to the line yet, was 5 for 5 yesterday until I jinxed her, and that one goes in and out. Shy with another free throw coming. Has 2 points so far. That free throw doesn't go. Paisley almost got the rebound, but the quick feet of Fimple was able to pick up the loose ball. Fimple with the head fake, pulls up. Shot is no good. Shy with a great rebound. Got it away from Mia Hopkins. Still just a 1-point game. Morgan back to Jalea. Jalea's shot is blocked by the 6'2" Mia Hopkins. Well, she is impressive. She's playing with 2 fouls. Coach Fimple got her out early in the second quarter, knowing he's going to have her in the second half. Now Coop's going to go to the scorer's table. That pass was intended for Shepard. Paisley knocked it out. Now Morgan gets the steal. And we'll give it right back. Brewster passes up on the shot. Now she's going to put up some kind of a, and that's going to be called against Isabella Kendrick. 2 fouls on Isabella. first team foul in this quarter. That's Brewster's first point. Jalea White's going to come in for Nia Edwards. Second free throw from Brewster rolls off the rim. Jalea with the rebound. Now Coop gets trapped, needs some help. There's Shy to help her out. Paisley, open three. Ball comes hot off that rim right into the hands of Mia Hopkins. Well, a quick move to the basket. The shot was partially blocked. Hopkins gets the rebound, and she's going to get fouled by Jalea Freeman. That's Jalea's first foul. That's going to send Hopkins to the line. She is 3 for 3 from the line. Marley Adebayo checks into the game. Adebayo, a freshman, 6'2", had 12 points and 2 threes against us the last time we played. Hopkins with another free throw coming. And she makes it. Jariah drives the baseline. The shot is blocked. That's the second time tonight that Mia Hopkins not only blocks the shot, but takes the ball. Fimple for three. Nothing but aired. It'll go out of bounds. And I'll assure you that does not affect her confidence. She's going to continue to shoot. Full court pressure from the charging Wildcats. Jariah drives against Hopkins, and she's going to get called for the foul. And she mixes it up a lot. You know, she's not going to let somebody put a shot up without attempting to block, and she gets called for the foul. That's going to be 3 on her. That could be big. I know Coach Fimple's going to have to do a little strategy planning here because he needs to have her. She is a factor. And he's going to get her out and bring back in Nia Edwards. Dry's second free throw on the way. In and out. Man, we have struggled from the line the second half. .10 on the shot clock. Here comes the three. It's good. That is a big three from Jalea White. You know, she's passed up a lot of shots. She didn't pass that one up, knocked it down, makes it 30-24, so it's the biggest lead of the game. It is a 2-possession game. It's just a 30-second timeout. We'll stay with it. So I don't know if the Lady Bears were just kind of passing up on her, not expecting her to take the shot. She was not a factor the first time we played. Did not score. More full court pressure from the Lady charging Wildcats. Not intense pressure. They'll just try to keep us honest. There's another bump. No call about it. Watch out. Coop, she'll take the three. No. And it goes out of bounds. So what was working in the first half is not working in the second half. They have to resort to the same grit and determination that we had yesterday against the Bentonville Lady Tigers. The head fake from Jalea White. The pass inside. The shot from Adebayo is no good. She gets the rebound. Almost stripped. Is stripped. Paisley gets it. Now she'll give it to Shy. Got to get a bucket here. Paisley in the lane. How quick is Paisley Hogan? She saw the opening, put it in gear, took it to the bucket. Seven points on the night for Paisley Hogan. Here comes the three off. Nice rebound from Coop. Ariana's going to go to the scorer's table. She'll come in first opportunity. Paisley into the lane, kicks it back out. Jariah for three. No good. What a rebound from Shy. The shot is no good. Adebayo gets the rebound. She'll give it to Brewster. Brewster missed an opportunity for White. Now she gives it to her. White's going to give it back to Fimple. Adebayo, right side. Brewster for three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. First bucket tonight from Lauren Brewster, and it's a big one. 7-point difference now. 48 seconds to go in the third. Ricky's going to take a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. Back after this from the Autoplex Collision Center.
Accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
Welcome back to Hornet Arena. 33-26 as we have another fan cam. Coach Wack and his family cheering on the Lady Bears. Coach Wack, who's done such a great job for our volleyball program. One of his players, Jalea Freeman, who is just a great athlete. The inbound pass, boy, saved by Coop. Actually, I think she could have gone into the backcourt, but athleticism. Coop takes the three, left corner, no. Off the hands of Isabella, goes out of bounds. Just got a text from Coach Beaumont. He said, man, this is pretty nerve-wracking. I think he said he's going to turn it off until there's a minute to play. So hopefully in that last minute, we're up. All the way across the floor. Fimple, short. Paisley with great position, but we lose it. Adebayo puts it up, no good. partially blocked by Shy. Full court pressure. There's going to be a foul. And that foul is going to be charged to Nia Edwards. That's number 2 on her. So a lot of pressure in the backcourt from the charging Wildcats. Isabella gets it into Shy. Shy puts it up at the last second, and it hits the backboard. Is a good try there, but it's going to be 33-26 after 3. So the 2-point lead we have has put us in a 7-point deficit. And we'll take a break and come back with the last 8 minutes of this semifinal of the state championship 6A.
Whether it's record temperatures or below freezing, Ted's is here to keep you comfortable all year long. We've been in business for over 55 years, and we love serving our community. Call today and schedule your seasonal checkup so you're always prepared for what's around the corner. Ted's Air Conditioning and Heating, always ready to help. Tell us you saw Duke and save 10%.
We are underway in the fourth quarter. Lady Bears down by 7. Brewster works against Coop. Paisley for 3. Well, we just cannot buy a long-range shot here in the second half. We were knocking them down in the first half. We had to make up 11 going into the fourth quarter yesterday. Now we got to make up 7. Fimple with the head fake. The floater in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Paisley. Ariana for 3. Yes, sir. Second 3 tonight for Ariana. Coach Fimple goes to the bench. Hopkins is going to come back in along with Shepard. Brewster, Fimple, Edwards inside to Hopkins. Check that. That was Adebayo, and it's going to go out of bounds and stay with the charging Wildcats. Ricky's is not very pleased with that call, but it is going to be Jaleel White that throws it in. Brewster gets the inbound. That pass was intended for Hopkins over her head. Paisley now will give it to Shy. Rashia Hall in the lane, off the glass, and good. She goes to the floor. What could have potentially been a foul there against Hopkins. No whistle. But she was pretty close to getting her 4th. All right, Coach Fimple's going to take a timeout. Lady Bears within 2. It is a full timeout. We'll take one with them. Back after this from the Hangout.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
The Lady Bears on a 5-0 run right now. It's going to be the Charging Wildcats ball. Fimple's going to inbound. Brewster will be waiting on the pass. Fimple, wide open three, and she has really struggled. She's had 3 air balls in a row. Oh, Shy with great hands, saved the basketball, takes it all the way to the hoop, no good. Hopkins gets the rebound. That 3 is no good. Hopkins is going to chase it down. That was Edwards, who already has 2 threes. That ball went back and forth on the rim, looked in, and came out. We're fortunate that one didn't go. Paisley almost intercepted the pass. Hopkins, Fimple, she'll head fake in the lane, and Isabella is going to be called for the foul. That's her 3rd. First team foul. Just under 5 minutes to go in the game. Shepard, the spin, the shot. What a nice shot from Alicia Shepard. 4 points tonight for her. Back to a 4-point game. That was body control there. Brewster doing a great job. The shot is no good, but I think it's going to get called on Hopkins. Whoa. Yeah, that is her 4th foul on Mia Hopkins, and Coach Fimple's just looking down. He's got to go to the bench. Rashai with a couple of free throws here. The first one will not go, and we cannot buy a free throw. Cannot buy a free throw. Isabella with a little whisper of wisdom. Shy will just take a breath and line it up. It is airborne, and it is good. 1 possession game. Brewster with the basketball. Hopkins still on the floor. And that's the reason she's still out there. She is a force. Shy, got to have some help here. And that's going to, we were lucky the whistle didn't blow. Almost stolen. Shy takes it into the lane, and she is going to be fouled. That's going to go against Nia Edwards. Her 3rd foul. That's going to put Shy back at the line. Down by 5. Need to get both of these. Just take that deep breath, relax. You've done it 100 times. Off the front of the rim. Morgan Sanger at the scorer's table. She'll come in. And she's going to come in for Ariana. Shy's 2nd free throw is airborne, and it's good. 3:47 to go in the contest. The winner goes to Hot Springs next Saturday to play against the Harbor Lady Wildcats, who really put it on Bentonville West 71-37 earlier today. Here comes another three. That was nothing but air. Off the legs of Isabella. There's going to be 4 seconds on the shot clock, and I mean, Fimple has struggled. I made a statement earlier that it's not going to shake her confidence. I think it has. And they have a fresh 35. Oh, we missed an opportunity there with 4 seconds on the shot clock. What a shot by Jalea White. There's some great body control there. Nice head fake. Took it to the hole. Makes it 39-33. Full timeout on the floor. We're going to take one with them. We will be back after this from the Resolution Equity Partners.
REP is your trusted source when it's time for you to sell your business, or if you are looking to acquire one. We offer a variety of services that help prepare your business for sale, and we also counsel and advise you every step of the way. We take pride in our experience, market knowledge, and integrity. You can be assured your business is in the right hands. Resolution Equity Partners, partnering with you now, preparing for the future.
39-33 is the score. 2:56 to go. More full court pressure from North Little Rock. Shy's going to need some help. That's Isabella. Isabella had Coop streaking. Didn't get an opportunity to get it here. Goes down, gives it to Morgan. Morgan shot off the glass is good. Isabella, what a great assist to Morgan Sanger. And that's Morgan's first bucket. Wildcats with a 4-point lead. Fimple takes another shot. She makes that one. Maybe her confidence wasn't shaken. She has 9 points. They're all threes. 4 air balls in a row. Paisley's shot is no good. Shepard gets the rebound, and she traveled. Shepard immediately looks over to Coach Fimple as if to say, I did not travel. But it is a turnover. Isabella underneath the basket. Need to find somebody. That's Coop. Back to Isabella. She'll take the three. Yes! Isabella Kendrick. Her third three tonight. Back to a 4-point game. Isabella doing what Isabella does. Not just shooting the threes, but what a great assist as she was going to the floor to get it to Morgan Sanger for her first bucket. Just a 30-second timeout. 2 minutes to go in the contest. Appreciate all the fan cams and all of our fans of the Northside Lady Bears tuning into the broadcast. Got the Grizzly football coaches over at Coach Fraser's place at Lake Tenkiller. Gray Stanton out at Broken Bow in the cabin. And I know we got another one coming up at some point. think the Grizzly boys basketball team working a concession at the GAC tournament at Northside Arena. Oh, I think we've got a fight in the stands. I noticed Ricky looking up into the stands a few times, and I think he could sense that something was going down. Well, there'll be a break in the action as we try to figure out what's going on. They've escorted one girl out. The police are there trying to figure out who else is responsible. And the policeman is saying, "You are out," but whoever it is not moving. Well, both teams are going to just sit this one out until the security officers get this sorted out. The Lady Bear cheerleaders are fired up. Maybe they're getting to the bottom of it now. Yeah, there is some serious action going on. Well, we're trying to, I don't know that they've got all the suspects out, but all right, so they're going to escort another one out. And I mean, you've got a lot of blue mixed in with red, but I have not seen any red that has been escorted out. I will say, proud of all of our fans. Got to show some sportsmanship here. Both teams here trying to win. This is the most important game of the year for both of these teams. Tempers are going to flare, no doubt about that. Proud of our fans. And they're still working on it. Uh-oh. Well, there's 2 minutes to go. It's a 4-point ball game. At some point, we're going to get back to basketball. And it is going to be the most important 2 minutes of the season. Love to get back to Hot Springs, defend our championship, and play that really, really good Harbor team again. We've lost to them twice this year. That's the only blemish on our conference record. All right, we are ready to get back to action, and Lady Bears back on the floor. It'll be Paisley, Coop, Isabella Morgan, and Shy. So Isabella has 9 points, all three-pointers. Jalea White will throw it in to Lauren Brewster. No pressure in the backcourt from the Lady Bears. Here we go. Over the back, no call as Shy gets the rebound. She'll get it to Morg. Morg into the front court. What a pass to Coop! And no call. Maybe she got all ball, but we get the basketball back. I say we do. Now it's going to be a possession issue, and looks like it's going to go in favor of the charging Wildcats. Mia Hopkins now will go to the scorer's table. Coach Fimple's going to get her back in with 1:31 to go. Jalea White will check out. Nia Edwards will throw it into Brewster. Fouls are not going to be an issue this last 1:30. They have 2, we have 1. And Brewster just going to try to use up some clock, try to find a quality shot here. Shepard spins, puts it up. Too strong, gets her own rebound. That shot won't go. Paisley goes up to get the rebound. Lady Bears just down by 4. Got to get a bucket here. Under a minute now. Ricky says, come on. Let's get on with it. Shy. In the lane. Paisley for 3. No. Coop gets the rebound. Isabella, long range 3, no good. North Little Rock with the rebound. And that is Brewster quickly into the front court. Hopkins, the shot's good. Six-point game, 19 seconds. Shy. It will not go. She is fouled. All right, Rashai's going to get a couple of free throws. 15 seconds, and it is a 6-point game. All right, Ricky's going to call a timeout. If we do not get this win, you got to look back and say, and we got to make your free throws. Hmm. 15 seconds left in the semifinals. We had a 13-10 lead after the first quarter. Isabella hit a big 3 to give us that lead right at the buzzer. 24-22 at half. And then it changed in the third quarter. They got up 33-26. They've scored 11 so far here in the fourth quarter. All right, Shy's got another free throw coming. Ricky's gone to the bench. Mariah Jackson, and that free throw is good. So Jariah is going to come in. Mariah is going to come in. Morgan and Isabella are going to come out. Hopkins on the inbound, and it is almost stolen, but Brewster was able to get control of it as the clock runs. We get the steal. Coop for three on the way, no. 5 seconds to go, and they're going to fight for it on the floor. 2 seconds, and this is going to be over. So Katie Fimple runs and jumps in the hands of her dad. Ricky is first to congratulate Coach Fimple, congratulate the North Little Rock Lady Charging Wildcats as they get the win 44-39. So they'll go to Hot Springs next Saturday to face Harbor, and that's going to be a good basketball game. It'll be carried on PBS. You need to tune in and watch that. Sure hate that we're not going back to Hot Springs, but you got to give these Lady Bears a lot of credit. After losing Cameron Schmidt right before the Bentonville game during the regular season, what a big gap that is to fill. But the Lady Bears, after a really, really impressive win yesterday, after having 3.5 tough quarters, were able to get that win and get into this game today, but just didn't go our way in the second half. Congratulations to the Jacksons. Just stopped by to say hello. Appreciate them and all that they do. Brooke, all she does for the Tournament of Champions, down here supporting the Lady Bears. It's been a good season. 14-2 in the conference. Got the win against Bentonville yesterday. Got to the semifinals, the Final Four, if you will. And I don't know really how to voice my thankfulness for the seniors, Cameron, Isabella, Aaliyah, Ariana, Nevaeh. Thank you for what you have done in the class that you've shown, the effort that you've put out, the role models that you are, and the way you represented the school has been impressive. And I just want to say thank you, not just for me, but for all of our viewers, everybody that tunes in each game to watch you guys do what you do. It's been a pleasure and an honor to cover your games. And we wish you the best as you continue on, whether it be basketball or you are getting into life. But you have been a blessing to Northside. Well, that's going to wrap it up. Here is Fayetteville and Bryant take the floor. They'll play in the semifinals. Little Rock Central beat North Little Rock earlier today. They punched their ticket to the finals. So the winner of this game will go play Little Rock Central. Again, that'll be Saturday. So we will start breaking things down, and we were able to have Principal Carter ride with us today. He's going to ride back with us. We're missing Jordan and Aaron. But we do have Jonathan, Brandon, and Andy here, and you guys did a great job. Appreciate that. I wish we were saying we'll see you next Saturday in Hot Springs, but we won't. We'll start seeing you at the baseball and softball fields, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm Buzz Sawyer alongside Chris Carter and my staff saying so long from Bryant Hornet Arena. Go Bears.